I'm going to take you somewhere you haven't been before. This is the back of the house. To my right are the steps that we use to go up to the kitchen. In front of me there is an old container storage. Probably knock that down. And in front of me is a room that we call the potato room. As you can see, it's got a very large doorway, 2 old wooden doors in need of repair, and what you can hear with those little noises is somebody working in here.
Bucket.
Very nice.
Hello, how are ya?
I'm very well, thank you. Right, so why are we coming into this room, which you can see is a terrible mess? It's basically underneath the kitchen that we've got upstairs. In the corner there are supports for the old fireplace. They look quite cute. And we're in here because we're going to try and clear out this whole room. We're going to use it as storage facility and also for plumbing, pipes. So that includes water in and possibly sewage out.
Machinery room, I call it. That's where we're going to have the hot water. The water first coming into the house, and from here we'll feed the rest of the house, as well as the hot water unit, and eventually connected to solar panels and the likes outside. That's the plan.
So at the moment there's one large pipe going along this wall, and that pipe is actually water into the house from the mains.
The water, yes, comes from the outside and runs into this dark color pipe and then connects just outside. We're going to change all of that, where the water will come from the outside through internally, so it doesn't get too hot outside. And then the main pipe will come somewhere around this wall or that wall. We haven't worked out a plan yet. And then from there it will go into the basement, into the first floor and the second floor, as well as the garden. So that's the idea. And the hot water unit, which we're seeking to put it on here as well, and that will feed all of the houses. So we'll need to be about 150 litres or 200 litres, which then will be topped up with solar panels on the outside. And in the summer, we've got plenty of sun in Portugal. It should give us some more days of showering and feeling cleaner.
One of the ideas is to get a more solid floor. At the moment it's soil on the floor, and we use it for all kinds of storage, particularly the garden stuff, the seed trays, the plant pots, etc. We've also used it to store wood in the winter. And if you just have a look over here, there is a massive, great big stone trough, and I've got absolutely no idea how they got it into this room or what it was used for. I don't even know if we'll be able to move it out of this room, but we're going to get started with the other things that we can move, just so we can get this to be a better space, ready for some of that other long-term work that we're going to do.
Big chunks of cocoa. Don't pick it up from there. And wait, don't push it. It's on this side here. And wait a bit.
Ow, 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 ow.
Wait.
Yes.
Lift it up now. Again. going.
It's getting very heavy.
Say it again.
It's getting very heavy.
You can do it. Bob is coming to help you. Can you do those steps?
No.
And open there.
That implement behind you against the stone wall.
This, I don't know the name of them, but they used to use it to whack the corn out of the ears.
Oh, for maize. It's for maize.
Maize and barley.
So you just give it a good whack.
Just whack it.
That's a very interesting antique anyway.
Some women here do keep it behind the door to
Attack their husbands when they've been on a night out.
all done. I'm alive, it's okay. Don't
Good.
ask. I survived.
Moved.
Ready? Ooh.
Don't fall on me.
That's quite heavy. That's 100-year-old cobweb.
Not very nice.
Right.
We had tried to source some machinery to help us move the stone trough, but it wasn't possible because of the narrow access. And so it was down to 2 men, some pulleys and some levers. They struggled for half a day. At this stage, Diogo was also pulling, but you can't see him because the rope was fed through an opening in the wall and he was outside pulling as well. Then all of a sudden, disaster. The stone had cracked with the movement. The crack was severe and it was pointless trying to move it further. A decision was made and Diogo drew the short straw.
Diogo. Ai, que lindo, menino, tão lindo.
We had to let it rest in pieces. This is where the mains water comes to the house. From the other side of this wall, it connects to this black pipe. It runs all along the side of the house, but on the outside. Along the edge of the terrace, adjacent to the house, and then turns around the corner. Then it travels along this wall and goes up into the house, directly through the potato room. That hasn't been good because an exposed water pipe can get damaged easily, and in the summer our cold water would get quite warm. So a plan was hatched and work got started. The garage was the closest room to the water mains, and so work started there. The pipe was run up the corner edge of the garage.
Queres ajudar aí, Diogo?
Sabes que este não é como o fino.
And along the top towards the back wall.
Posso?
An estimated length was cut. This now needed to be fed through to the adjacent bathroom. To accurately position where the holes needed to be drilled, the K-Wheat's laser level was used.
Ainda tens metro? Sim. Ah, vai só, pouca gente quer. Ainda vem mais? Mais. Ainda tem mais?
Mais.
É como vai. Ainda mais?
Mais.
É como vai. Não falta muito?
Não, mas agora está a ficar um bocadinho.
Ah, pois está a fazer pressão. Ainda mais?
Mais.
É como vai.
Mais. Tá bom.
Notou-se. Agora é a mesma operação aqui deste lado.
Tu hoje veste com uma camisola verde, isto és sportinguista.
Não, nem menos.
And finally, after a bit more struggling, the pipe was through to the potato room. With some more laser levelling, the manifolds were put in place. The pipe was then extended to the main connections that currently serve the house. All that remained now was to connect the new water pipe to the mains. However, the last part of the pipe was still exposed. So off the intrepid duo went to source a large stone cover. And I've now got a new corner seat. Back in the machine room, Diogo set about pointing as much of the wall as he could. Time was limited because something else was planned for this room. Prior to pointing with the lime and cement render, many arduous hours were spent digging out the old dirt and drilling away at the small stone protrusions. Although a good portion of this messy work was completed, the rest would have to wait. Because the pavers arrived, and the work wasn't straightforward because we wanted to raise the height of the floor. So that meant putting in extra layers of rubble and lots of sand. We also wanted to raise the height of the pathway leading up to the machine room. And of course, we needed drainage gutters.
Também é um trabalho de paciência, Sr. António.
É. Quando as peninas ainda é pior. As peninas é que é preciso uma paciência. Não sai no mesmo sítio.
Quanto é que você leva ao metro dessas pequenitas? Estamos a falar daquelas brancas, não é?
Das brancas. As brancas de 40 euros. Um metro.
Só que você ali não consegue meter os 50 metros que consegue por dia nestas, não é? Se tiver sorte nestas.
As pequenitas no máximo que possa fazer 18, 20, 18, 15. Não faz mais de 15 metros, 18 metros por dia.
Partway through the job, we decided we wanted to extend the paved area. Instead of finishing in line with the steps, we wanted to continue so that it lined up with the house walls. But the existing drains that lead water away from the house were in the wrong position. Diogo had to work quickly to dig up a pathway through the old paving for a new drain to be inserted. The pavers were moving along at a cracking pace. And so the room was transformed. We're very happy with the result.